How's it going, elites? It's me, that boy, and welcome to pre-release season again. Oh yes, big day. Today, on July 29, 2020, Minecraft 1.16.2 pre-release 1 released. That means 1.16.2 is officially near, within the next few weeks in fact. In today's video, we're going to break down the very first 1.16.2 pre-release. There's definitely at least one change that you're going to be hyped about. Just so you know, there is a like button down below this video. If you enjoyed the pre-release breakdown, give that like button a visit. Make sure you subscribe for more block game content, and let's move into today's pre-release. 1.16.2 pre-release 1 is kind of big actually. I was kind of surprised when I saw the changelog. In this pre-release, there has been a big massive sideways change to chains, and some mobs have received a little bit of an update. Those mobs: villagers, endermen, striders, and piglins. We also have some other changes that we're going to talk about. Other changes. Sounds mysterious. Let's actually start there today. So, spoiler alert, other changes, it's not very mysterious. The other changes that we're talking about are accessibility changes. Once 1.16.2 releases, Minecraft will be a little bit nicer to people who don't like those heavy nausea effects. As of this pre-release, it's now possible to turn down the distortion effects such as nausea and this nether portal wobbling inside of the accessibility settings. So if we go ahead and pause the game and slide into the accessibility settings, we have a brand new toggle right here. The toggle distortion effects. If we turn this down, distortion effects like the nausea effect are going to be way more minimized. Now if you turn that distortion effect slider way down, the nausea effect is actually going to turn your screen slightly green like this right here, which honestly, this is sweet. This should be built into the normal nausea. That would be really cool. This green, if your slider is turned down far enough, is basically going to replace that wobble vision. It's honestly a whole lot easier to see things, and hey, is that an ice spikes biome? No way. Also inside of the accessibility settings, there is another brand new slider. That new slider is this one right here, FOV effects. As you can see, this one controls how much the field of view can change with speed effects. So we're talking things like soul speed. If you've ever tried out a pair of Soul Speed boots on Soul Sand, you've definitely noticed the FOV change. If we go ahead and go inside of the accessibility settings and turn this way down, our FOV is going to change less. It still changes a little bit because of where we have the slider at, but it changes way less. So turning down the distortion effects and turning down the FOV effects are brand new as of 1.16.2. If you're not a big fan of those heavy visual effects, now you can turn them off. Chest and minecart, piglin. Piglin, minecart chest. As of 1.16.2 pre-release 1, piglins will not like it when the player opens a minecart with a chest in it. Now, I've given myself the resistance effect, so haha piglins, I'm never gonna get stopped by you, but they didn't like it. They clearly did not like it when I opened that chest. This is one of those changes that makes you go, wait, that wasn't a thing? Well, now it is a thing. To check out our next change, we should probably move all the way up to the top of the Nether. Now, this next change doesn't only apply to the top of the Nether, but I think the top of the Nether is why this change exists. In Minecraft 1.16.2 pre-release 1, endermen have a brand new behavior. So, as you probably know, endermen pick up blocks from time to time. It's kind of annoying, kind of cool. Eventually, if it decides to, the enderman can put down the block that it picked up, unless the enderman is on bedrock. As of this pre-release, endermen will no longer place down their held block on bedrock. Now, I can't confirm this one, but I assume there was a problem with endermen maybe teleporting up to the top of the Nether and then placing blocks down. If an enderman were to place a block down up here on top of the Nether, then mobs would be able to spawn up here. That would be a big problem, because if you think about it, we were not even meant to be up here in the first place. We're kind of breaking the game's rules right now. So yeah, endermen definitely should not be placing blocks down up here that enable other mobs like ghasts and piglins to spawn up here. That is highly illegal according to Mojang standards. So another change that you may never notice, but probably a good one. This week's next change has to do with villagers. Cartography table, villager. Take the job. Perfect, and the villager actually did what I needed to do next. The villager has now gone into the Nether. But right before the villager went into the Nether, you probably saw that the villager became a cartographer. If we go into the Nether after that villager, we will notice that villager, wherever it is, there it is, it still is a cartographer. Okay, that's a problem. That's not right. That is not right. According to the changelog, that is not right. This villager is illegal. You need to go away. This change is meant to do with villagers and their jobs when it comes to the Nether. When a villager goes through a Nether portal, if it has a job, it is meant to lose its job. Now, obviously, that didn't really happen with our cartographer villager, wherever it went, so maybe there's a bug or two with this one still. But just know that Mojang intends for villagers to lose their jobs once they go through a Nether portal now. So if you're making a villager trading hall in, say, the Nether, make sure it's going to stay in the Nether forever. Same goes for the overworld. Inside of the options menu, we can find yet another change. This time, the change is inside of the chat settings menu. A brand new chat delay toggle has been added. This chat delay will add a chat delay to your chat. Pretty straightforward stuff here. Oh boy, the big one. This is game-changing. This is a feature that the community has been asking for ever since this initial feature was added into 1.16. So, 1.16 added chains into Minecraft. Chains are really cool. They're very nice looking. But ever since they were added, they could only be placed like that. Today, that all changes because, boom, a sideways chain, hello. That's right, Elite, so the devs listen to the community. Chains can now be placed sideways, which is really, really cool. Chains can now be placed technically in all directions. Now, I'm gonna be that guy, and I'm gonna complain about this a little bit, okay? I really wish that the chains would connect here. I feel like if I were to place a chain going the other way next to this chain right here, they should, like, connect. They should make, like, a T. That would be really, really cool. And lantern, same thing here. I should be able to hang a lantern off of this sideways chain, and basically it would just connect, but unfortunately, I can't. I would have to do, like, something like this, where I have, like, a chain down here, and then I have a lantern right here, but then there's a gap there, so it doesn't work. So, yeah, basically, I feel like lanterns should be able to connect to sideways chains, and I feel like sideways chains should also connect to up and down chains. That would be really cool. It would be a minor change. I feel like it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but hey, at least we have a sideways chains now. This is big. Look at this. You probably didn't think this would ever be possible. If you thought that, you're wrong. You're so wrong. This is amazing. This is definitely the best thing about this whole pre-release. Sideways chain? No way. This is amazing. Minecraft literally can't get any better. This is very immersive. Okay, I'm memeing around a little bit, but seriously, sideways chain, it's a big deal. No sideways chain hate down in the chat below, or I'm deleting the comment. Thank you very much. And then 1.16.2 has a technical change. This technical change has to do with the custom world generation stuff. As of this pre-release, custom world generation in dimension settings now uses the same folder pattern and data packs as other resources. The pattern, this thing right here. Ho-ho, but wait, there's more. Take a look at this tweet by our boy, King B-Dogs. This tweet right here has yet another 1.16.2 pre-release 1 change. The change has to do with this boy right here. As you can see here, this zombified piglin on the strider has a warped fungus on the stick. This is now going to be the case for all of these boys. If you find a zombified piglin on a strider, it's gonna have a fishing rod with that mushroom on it. This, in my opinion, is a gigantic brain move. I like this one a lot. The warp fungus on a stick is definitely one of those features that could be completely ignored or honestly not even known about. The zombified piglins that are holding these things while they're on top of striders will now let players know that those things are indeed a thing and they're used for controlling the strider. I like this change a lot. And finally, as with all other snapshots and pre-releases, there have been bug fixes in today's pre-release. Now, that's actually going to do it for 1.16.2 pre-release 1. Do we have a 1.16.2 release date quite yet? No, hard no, we do not know quite yet, but the changelog does say that 1.16.2 should release within a few weeks, so maybe, hopefully, in August sometime. That would be awesome. And then, after that, we move on to Minecraft 1.17. Or so I assume. Not too sure. Anyways, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that notification bell. Links are in the description. And until next time, it's been me, your boy, Waddles. Goodbye, everyone.